can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
I'm on a new level.
No regrets, gonna shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one, and this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. He'll get this to Kyren Williams. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Lady!
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's second and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And third down coming up. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. 1st down and more to the 45. Isaiah Pacheco. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Jackson. And his left side and caught by Flowers. They'll look to pick up the pace.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Jackson up top again. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. To the air one more time with Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Again, it's Jackson. Back to the sideline and intercepted. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
A give here to Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
To throw is Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Brown now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's 2nd down.
We are through 1. knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They are facing a 2nd and long. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, look like he may have a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Throwing Jackson, exiting the pocket right. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Finish it on! From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Jared
3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
No, we changed it.
Now, Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
4th down.
Hey, middle, report. You. Hey.
Here's Jackson. That is Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. That one never got started. Defense and pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. On comes the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Now Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now moving to his right. Now he'll run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, middle. Hey, report.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll look deep here for Burks. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. Stafford now on 1st down. Quentin Simpson getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
A loss of 7 yards. It's
2nd down. It's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Jackson trying to get his guys back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Formation for the Rams.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down.
Hey,
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
42-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Now a first down throw for Stafford. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Stafford now on 2nd down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Gano's kick is good. And the Rams will cut into that lead. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Lions. Remember, this was the Thursday season kickoff game a couple seasons ago. And we talk so much about the Chiefs' offense. How about the defense coming up big here?
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
No, we take. Report.
Second down. Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now Jackson rolling right. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Rams 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25 and drive will begin there. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work this pass 25 to the 26-yard line. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
A first down throw for Stafford. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Mike Reed. He gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Now a second down throw for Stafford. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. They put Adams in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. One team headed out for the Rams. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Catch made there by Burks. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
Hey, shot. 13. Hey, 180.
Jackson now. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing Jackson. Out to his right. He's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Allen. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
60. And in motion is Brown. Play action now for Stafford. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready! Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
3rd and 2. Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set! Waiting!
The motion man is Nacua. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Stafford to throw again. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Set!
The motion man is Nacua. Send a man in motion right. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Set! Yellow 20!
Here's Stafford. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
To the goal line and in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, L.A. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Gano on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Rams 24.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
A give, and here comes Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Stafford. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon, good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. On the give, it's Williams. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown.
Blue 60!
One more time for Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Set! Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
Play fake. Now Stafford to throw.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he will get into the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Hey!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now, Jackson. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
13, you. Sit on.
Jackson up top again. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180!
They put Adams in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Stafford to throw it. Again, working deep downfield. To the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. And it would appear they're about to go 6-0. trying to kill some clock to get out of here with that win. This drive starts 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Baltimore, first down.
180.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Back to throw. Jackson on the run to the right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
13. Go right here. Hey. You at support. Middle.
Jackson looking to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A first down throw for Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Roquan Smith bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game.
And it's 3rd down.
They put Adams in motion. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
2-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, shot.
A first down throw for Jackson. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore
We take
first down.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain